Hey everybody, Luke here. Before we get into the video, stay tuned to the very end because I'm bringing in a new segment where we answer your questions. You can find out how you can submit questions for me to answer at the end of each Cord Cutting Today video and more. So check it out at the very end of this video. Welcome to Cord Cutting Today, where we break down some of the biggest stories happening in the world of cord cutting, including Nextar, the largest owner of ABC's, NBC's, Fox, and CBS's, has come out and said they think that cord cutting may be over, that cable TV will see its losses stabilize and cord cutting come to an end. We'll take a look at everything you need to know about their big statement yesterday. Netflix is shutting down their free plan. They were testing out a 100% free plan for mobile devices. We'll tell you what's happening with that beta test. And Amazon has a big deal for Prime Day, allowing you to get a big credit if you want to buy some movies or television shows right now. We'll cover this and a whole lot more coming up in a quick second. First, if you want to learn more about all the stories I talk about, I'll put a link to it all in the show notes and in the first pinned comment. You can find it on Amazon down or on Cord Cutters News down there if you click on the link, and in the first pinned comment and in the first show notes. Also, if you want to help us grow, do me a big favor, hit that subscribe button, hit that thumbs up, let YouTube know you enjoy what we do here, so YouTube recommends our videos to more people, helping us grow and hopefully helping you break free from the high cost of TV, but still watch the shows you enjoy. So with that said, let's start off with Nextar. Yesterday, Nextar released a big presentation to its investors, and in it, it said that it believes that the traditional cable TV-like companies will see their losses stabilize as basically cord cutting is coming to an end. They really support their assertion there, but they're arguing that in their post that cable TV is a premium experience that will be a one-stop offer for everything people want to watch. So that's why cord cutting will really slow down, is the best we could make out from their presentation. Problem with that is, well, okay, let's grant them the fact that cable TV is a premium experience with a premium price, but no longer going back to cable TV will give you all the programs you want. For example, many of the most popular shows and movies and even live sports are only streaming now on different days. We have several games that'll be for the NFL, one in the later this regular season and one for the playoffs that will stream exclusively on Peacock. We also saw a lot of the most popular shows be streaming only shows on Paramount Plus, Disney Plus, and more. They seem to be betting on this idea that Spectrum was able to get Disney for a price to agree to give their cable subscribers Disney Plus and ESPN Plus. Could they be hoping Max, Paramount Plus, Peacock, and more will do the same? The question is, at what price point would that be? At what point, when you bundle in all the cable networks plus all the streaming services that you would need to, example, watch NFL, which would include Peacock, Amazon, and then the channels, just to watch all NFL games? How much are they willing to charge for that? We'll have to see. Will Americans be willing to pay for a massive bundle, which likely will include streaming services they don't want, to be that one-stop shop for everything? We're going to keep a very close eye on this, but let me know. Would putting streaming services into cable TV bundles, for example, at some point in the future, we don't know exactly when, Spectrum will offer Disney Plus and ESPN Plus to its TV customers. At what point will you jump back, or would you never? Would you continue to enjoy the ability to pick and choose what services you pay for? Leave me a comment, let me know. Do you think Nextar is right? Do you think that cord cutting is over? That they'll see subscriber losses slow and stabilize and no longer continue to go down for companies like Comcast and Spectrum? All right, Netflix is shutting down their free option for mobile devices. In Kenya, Netflix ran a beta test to offer for the last 2 years a 100% free version of Netflix for mobile devices, included only about 25% of their catalog. And the idea behind it was that people would fall in love with Netflix programming, subscribe to the paid version to either watch it on their big screen or to get more of it, and go from there. Apparently that this beta test has not worked, because they confirmed to Reuters that this is coming to an end and they will no longer be offering this 100% free Kenya plan. And now instead they'll be offering new subscription models. It's definitely an interesting move. They're increasingly focusing on ad-free and ad-supported plans. A lot of people have been hopeful that this mobile-free version would come to America. It doesn't seem like that's going to happen. Very similar to what Paramount does. Paramount has used for a long time Pluto TV as a way to promote Paramount Plus. They put selections of older seasons of popular shows on there for you to fall in love with. For example, when the new Star Trek Picard season came out, they gave you the previous season to tempt you to subscribe to watch the new one. It seemed like that's what Netflix was doing, and they decided it wasn't worth it. What do you think of these free plans that give you a taste of a bunch of content? Pluto TV, Tubi, and more have been doing this to try to drive interest in subscription services to newer ones. There's also reports that Warner Brothers Discovery will be doing the same, launching an ad-supported version that will likely also promote Max heavily with it. Leave me a comment and let me know what you think. All right, Prime Day is today. Starting off, Core Cars News has a ton of big deals and a ton of great content over there. So check that out for all the deals. But one of the big ones you want to check out is right now on Amazon Prime Video. If you buy $30 of movies and television shows, you can get a $6 credit there. So, for example, if you want to get the new Barbie movie that you've been haven't watched, you want to rent it, for example, that will go towards the $30. You need to spend $30 to get the $6 credit. It's a one-time credit. You can't continuously buy $30 to get $6 credits. But if you, like I said, been thinking about getting Oppenheimer or Barbie and you haven't seen it yet, this could be a way to do it with Prime Day. I'll put a link in the show notes to exactly the page to get all that if you've been interested in doing it. So check that out with it. I'll put, again, first pinned comment and show notes. All right, let's keep moving along. Amazon Prime, speaking of Prime Video, will be adding commercials early next year. According to a new report, they expect that this could generate billions of dollars in ad revenue. Amazon Prime is one of the largest movie and television streaming services out there. And they're going to be, unless you pay an additional fee, be adding to everybody's plan, ads will be coming up very soon. So question to everybody, will you be upgrading to the ad-free one, or will you be happy to stay and watch the ads? Honestly, we probably don't watch enough on Amazon Prime to justify paying more. But maybe if we fell in love with the show and we really wanted to binge watch all that show that's on there, we would. But leave me a comment, let me know, would the new ads change how you watch? It seems like Amazon is really hoping that that will generate billions of dollars in new revenue. All right, there was another massive takedown of another large IPTV service. I've been saying this for a while. There's a growing effort to shut down these illegal live TV streaming services that offer like ESPN and more free without you actually paying for cable TV. Unfortunately, for this group, over 600 live TV subscribers suddenly found themselves without a service when their illegal pirate service was shut down by Ace, a conglomerate of cable company or of media companies like Disney, NBC Universal, Warner, and more have all successfully shut this service down. We'll have to keep a close eye on this, but increasingly there's a lot happening there, which results in a ton of piracy being cracked down on. As cord cutting grows, as cable companies and media companies are seeing impact their bottom line, they're increasingly moving to shut down piracy with it. So we'll see if this is successful. It's a bit of a game of whack-a-mole, but they're investing a lot of money to do this. All right, next story up. Great news for Star Trek fans. More Star Trek movies are coming to cable networks. Disney and Warner struck a deal to keep Star Wars movies and bring the new Star Wars movies to Turner-owned channels, so you can see them on more out there. So look for Star Wars movies to become more common on cable networks if you have YouTube TV, Hulu, Sling, and more with that. Also looking for a great deal right now. If you are looking for a live TV service, YouTube TV is on sale for new customers for $52.99 for the first 3 months. And you can get a 3-week free trial with that. Check it out. Link in the show notes down below if you're looking for a deal on a free TV service with that. And lastly, there is a newly rebranded service on Friendly and Philo. The cable network, Great American Media, which shows a ton of family-friendly content, is being rebranded out there. It's now going to be called Great American Faith and Family, I believe it's what it's called with that. Now, a lot of stuff on this channel, like going RVing, Southern Fried Everything, and more. The channel is basically going to lean more into faith and family-friendly content, and they're rebranding to reflect that. This is the same company that's recently merged with PureFlix, and they have the Great American PureFlix streaming service also. So if you're looking for family-friendly content, it's now over on there. If you're going through Philo or Friendly TV, you know it's a new channel, it's just being rebranded. All right, so we're launching a new segment here with every Core Kinds a Day. answering your questions. I do intend to bring back the regular Q&A here in the future after I get this whole sling off and the surgery recovery is all done. But thought we could bring back some questions. Now, if you want to submit a question to me, just comment on this video or all of our videos going forward. Just put question or question for Luke at the start of your comment so I know it's a question for me to answer during the videos. I'll pick out 1 or 2 every day to answer here in the show. Today, a question was submitted on our YouTube page when I asked for comments there, asking will Comcast ever shut down its cable TV service and just focus on internet and other products? I think actually yes, but not anytime soon. We're already seeing Comcast heavily invest in streaming. They own Peacock, they own Now TV, which is a $20 slimmed down bundle of live TV channels that also includes Peacock. It's actually not a bad deal if you're a Comcast internet customer. You see them diversifying into mobile phones, home security, all kinds of other things other than cable TV. Comcast is still the largest provider of TV to any Americans out there. They have a lot of subscribers, so I don't think they're going to go away anytime soon. But could I, in 5 or 10 years, see that happen? Yeah. We're already seeing mid-sized cable companies shut down with WOW not offering TV, bundling with YouTube TV instead. Could I see Comcast doing something different, pushing everybody to a streaming version? Sure. AT&T is looking to drop DirecTV. They've been heavily pushing people from the satellite version over to the streaming DirecTV via internet, the new package there, and more. It's already happening. Cable TV takes up a lot of bandwidth, a lot of old equipment. Going to internet only will help them. Will that happen this year, next year? Probably not. Could it happen in 5 to 10 years? Sure. It kind of depends on a lot of factors. How well the economy does, how fast cord cutting speeds up, and more. We'll see. But yeah, I do think eventually traditional cable TV will go away. Just not anytime like we see it now. I think increasingly you're going to see things like DirecTV via internet, which is very similar to the DirecTV by satellite, but instead it's over the internet, which means they don't have to put a satellite in space. They don't have to send you a bunch of equipment. You can use a streaming player to access it. I think that's the future of TV. Just how long until we get there. The last part of it, though, is to remember, increasingly, most cord cutters are not getting live TV services. They're going on demand to like Disney+, Hulu, Netflix, and more. How will that play into Comcast? We'll see. Time will tell. Well, that's it for today. Hope you have a fantastic day. Don't forget to leave me some questions. I'll love to hear from you. Take care, everybody.